Today, I like to illustrate how you can apply fractals to earn a passive income. Okay. What I mean by that is we're attempting for a profit, for example, 100, 200, $500 a day. Okay. That's the idea. Now, actually, it's pretty simple. What you need to do, most of the big moves in the markets occur after hours, not during the trading day, although they may appear. Okay. So in the morning, you have to identify a clear fractal on a time frame. Here we're looking at the 5-minute time frame because we have a clear fractal. If one doesn't appear on the 5-minute time frame, you'll have to go to the other time frames, i.e., 15, 20 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours. Okay. Now, I'm on the 5-minute time frame because the fractals tend to appear more clearly. Now, we're looking at the micro, which I trade. You can apply the method to any market, any instrument. Okay. Traders will lose money, only what, 95% are successful, around there. The best trader, he can only get, or she, 50% right, 60% right. I think I'm 80% right. Okay. So what we're going to do, you get up in the morning and you go through the time frames to find a clear fractal. Okay. And what you need to do is find a fractal, which we did right here. Okay. Now, again, we're only trying to make a small profit. Okay. $200 a day. You make that every day. You got a grand for the week. And for the entire year, okay, you got 50 grand. Right. You don't hold onto a position. You make an entry point, you put a stop loss, and then you have to have a hedge in case the market goes the other way. Most traders will put a entry point and a stop loss. Trade doesn't work out, you're stopped out, you lost money. Okay, this is the way you have to do it. All right. Now we're looking at the 5-minute time frame. We have a clear fractal. Okay, and what you need to do, you have to put a boundary here, a band, and a band here. Okay, that's a fractal. The label here is A, B, C, D, E. E is the bottom. Fractals lag. You have to wait for it to break out. All right. Now, this is after the fact from Friday. So what you would do, you would buy here, right? And the market keeps going up. All right. And you got a profit. Okay. And very important point here, if you went long at 22 and you went to 32, you gained 10 points. You need to identify a profit objective every day when you do a trade. I'm looking for 10 points. If you get 10 points, okay, you're long, you put a sell limit here and you're out and you made money. All right. Depending on how many lots you do, you can do 1 lot if you're beginning, maybe 2, you could do 5, you could do 10, all depending on your account. All right. But the important thing, okay, step 1, you identify a fractal on a time frame. You find the fractals in our library and you can go to Neil on this channel, and he'll point them out to you every half hour on all kind of different markets. Okay, and once you identify the fractal, okay, you wait for the break. All right, you're executed, you're long, and you go to your profit objective, 10 points. You need to do that. Now, if you're hoping to get 20 or 30 or 40 or 50 points, well, good luck. That will rarely happen, although it will happen. If it goes beyond your 10-point profit here, okay, simply raise the stop, okay, and if it breaks the top of the fractal here, it's going to go much higher. You keep raising the stop, okay. Now, you've got the entry point here, you got the profit objective here, you made money, depending on how many lots you did, okay. However, the reason traders lose money is because they don't have a hedge. That market could go down, all right, but it really doesn't matter. You made 10 points here. So if you went long here after the lag and breakout, all right, say 2 contracts, you're long 2 contracts, okay, and then all of a sudden, maybe the market begins to decay and decline. Well, what you do, you put a hedge here, okay, meaning sell stock. That will put you uh, out of the long and put you a trade going down. All right. So if you have the market going up and another fractal appears, which will alter the direction down, that's okay because you're protected with a hedge here. All right. So again, part A, you identify a fractal on a time frame. Part B, you set your profit objective. Generally, a lot of people trade for 2 points, 5, 10. I trade for 10. Okay, you get to 10, take the profit, get out, and go fishing. All right, or if it keeps going up, you raise a stop. Now, part B, rather, that's part B, the profits. Part C is your hedge here. Okay, that will put you out of the long and put you short because another fractal on another time frame is directing the market direction down. Okay, so this is how you do a simple half hour, probably half hour, maybe even less. You do that early in the morning, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and you just do 1 trade a day and you let it go. Okay, don't hold on to it, hoping for, if you got 10, you're hoping for 10, 20, 30, 40, or 50 points. That's where you're going to lose money. Okay, so again, part A, identify the fractal, wait for the lag, go long, have a profit objective, you get 10 points, you get out. Okay, if the markets meander here, you don't have to worry because part C, you have a hedge here, which is going to take you out of the long and put you into a trade down. Okay, so you got part A, part B, part C. All you have to do, 1 trade in the morning. It takes about a half hour. Number 1, you have to identify the fractal, wait for the lag, profit objective, limit out, the hedge here, you keep in case the market continues to go down. So you get the 10 points here, you keep it. Now, on this particular fractal here, it's called nested because it's within another fractal here. Okay, this entire movement. All right. Ideally, you want that fractal to appear all by itself, but it appeared in another sequence here. So you have to be aware of that. Now, this would be a nice fractal here too. Okay, that would be a setup. Again, that happened at 1345. This would be called a semi-quasi fractal. Okay, the count here is A, B, C, D, E. Okay, that would be a setup. So what do, you take a band, you put the band here. Okay, you wait for the break, they lag, and then you do a trade going down. Okay, the bottom of this particular fractal here is at 25. Okay, so if you went short here about 37, it broke the band here and it went to 22. All right, you got about okay, you went short here about 39. Okay, almost 29. 29, you would have uh, uh, your profit objective here. You're out of the trade. Okay, you made your 10 points. Let it go. All right. If you don't let it go, what's going to happen? It's going to bounce around and it may reverse back up again. So in this particular fractal, okay, you wait for the count. That's your top here. Okay, and you wait for the break. You go long, and as the market continues to decline, when you hit that 29, 28 area, that's your 10 points. You get out. You forget about it. Okay. So part A again, you identify the fractal. That's your top. You wait for a break. You enter. All right. Now, make sure you have a hedge up here by stop times 2 if you're doing 2 contracts. Okay. That will take you out of the short and put you long. You're protected. So 3 parts for fractal setup. Entry, okay, and you have your profit objective, whether it be 5 points. I would take it 5 points, okay, because another fractal is going to appear during the day, all right, and then you're out of the game. Okay, so the fractals are either very similar, like this one here, okay, A, B, C, D, E, or it's kind of semi-quasi, meaning, well, it kind of looks like um, a zigzag or triangle. It may look like an apple, but it could be a peach. Okay. Uh, it could be an onion. It could be an orange, right? That's a semi-quasi-fractal. It's round, but it's not actually perfect. That's a semi-quasi-fractal. This one here is a similar fractal. It's called a standalone fractal all by itself, okay? And if you look at the chart going back, you got so many to work with, okay? You just kind of pick them out here. Again, you can do this on any time frame, any market. All right. Part A, you wait for the break. Part 2, you put your hedge in there. Part 3, you need a profit objective and a hedge. And I'm trying to see if we can find any fractals. Now, you can do this on hourly. Oh, look what we have here. Now, come on. Look. What do we have here? Take a look at that. Again, that's all you have to do in the morning. You find the fractal, right? Here we go. You put the band there, and you put a band here. Okay. You identify. This is a similar standalone fractal all by itself. Okay. So you wait for the break. You enter. You put your sell stop times 2 if you're doing 2 contracts, and then you put a profit objective at 10 points, maybe 5, maybe 20. It all depends. But take a look at this. You see this fractal? I'm wondering if I can, there it is. Okay. 1, A, B, C, D, E, bottom, you go along. Guess what else we have here? Look at this fractal right here. Okay. Um, and what we're going to do, look at that fractal now. A, B, C, D, E. Okay. Remember it. Put it in your mind. Okay. And what happens? Look, there it is again. Fractals are similar. They're not exact. Everything in nature is not exact. It's similar, like a leaf, like a tree. They're not exact, but they're similar. Look, A, B, C, D, E, up. That's a fractal. And we have another similar fractal here that I just pointed out. Look, A, B, C, D, E. All right. Now, again, you can do this on every time frame, okay? And you can do it every hour, every day, in the afternoon, tomorrow, etc. Right? That's a typical standalone fractal. In fact, all you have to do is wait during the day until you see this particular fractal pattern, all right? And that's all you have to do, all right? Again, you wait for a break, you go along, and you have some passive income, meaning you take your $200 a day, close down the computer, go golfing, okay? You don't have to wait for that big move. On swing trading, good luck on that. Not too many people are very successful at that. Calling the top of the market this year, very difficult. It doesn't happen on the longer time frames. You have to stay with the shorter time frames, okay? And all you have to do is look at the fractals. Now, once you find a fractal, what I'm telling my students is to create a notebook and recreate and physically draw the fractal on a page. So you can have it as a reference, okay? All we're trying to do is make a couple $100 every day, okay, depending on your account size. That's all you want to do. And oh, here's another one too. Okay, here's a typical standalone fractal. You can do this all day long. Look, okay, here we go. So what do we do? All right, we have a typical fractal here. You find this every day on every time frame, even on the 1 minute time frame. Okay, so you find a fractal in the morning. Okay, you enter here, right, and you're doing a trade going down. Part A. Part two, you need a hedge. It could pop up here and go the other way, and that's called a reversal. Okay. You're not too worried because you'll be covered. They'll take you out of the short and put you along. All right. And if you wait for the break, you went short at 83, and we want to get out at 73. Boom, you're out. Okay. That's how you trade fractals for passive income. A couple $100 a day times 5. That's all you want to do. Okay. And you do one trade a day and you let it go. Now, one thing I like to mention, the fractals will produce a turn. Sometimes the turns will be minor, like over here, okay, or it could be major, meaning it would continue to go up, all right? But if you follow the fractal setup here, okay, say you went long, all right, at 74, it went to 73. Okay, you made a few points. You can take it, but what happened here, when you went long, uh, you have a hedge because the market went down. So it takes you out of the long and puts you into a short. And what happens if you went short? Whoa, look at that. That's your hedge, right? So you would probably get executed here at 73, and then it goes down to 68. You made a profit, okay? Then in the meantime, guess what happened? Another fractal appeared, okay? So all you're doing for passive, oh, here we go again. Come on. What do we have here? Okay, we have another term. The fractals produce a term. It could be minor, it could be major. This one was minor. So if you went long here at 76, okay, it went to 79. That's a minor turn. You're out if you want to take a profit, or if you break here, you have your hedge. Remember, sell stop times 2. That would take you out of the long and put you short. So you went from 75 down to 69. All right. So your profit objective should be 5 or 10 points. Take it. Okay. Here's another fractal here too. All right. So you find them all day long. This is a standalone fractal, very common. Okay. You found a fractal in the morning. That's the top. Here's the bottom. You wait for a little break. You go long and wait for a turn. Okay. And then you put your hedge on the bottom here in case the market decides to turn down. And the reason you'll go down is because the fractal on another time frame has appeared and altered the course. So if you want passive income, uh, we're not talking about making a killing. Oh, here we go again. Look at this. All right. Now the fractals produce a term, minor and major. This is a major one here too. So you find the fractal here in the morning, right? You got the top here. You got the bottom here at 45. You wait for a little break or lag, maybe at 50. Then you go long. Okay. Now, while you're going long, you have a sell stop times 2 here as a hedge to protect yourself. And then you need a profit objective. So if you went long at 50, okay, what happened? Whoa, you went up to 92, all right? That's a big one. So you take your profit objective and move that stop up, and you'll be okay. Look at this fractal here, A, B, C, D, E, okay? You write it down in your notebook, you redraw it, you label it. This fractal here will appear all the time. It appeared there. It appeared here. That's example 2. Okay. And it appeared here. 3. You have 3 examples of a fractal. Okay. 3. So all the fractals, they continuously appear in any market on any time frame. Here's one example here. Okay. Again, they produce a minor turn or a major turn. It's all about probability. That's why you need a system. When to get in, when to take your profit, and a hedge if the market changes direction. Doesn't mean you're wrong. It means it decided to go the other way. So you have fractals all day long on any market, and this is um, a way of producing passive income. Someone asked me who was retired how to get passive income. Again, you only want to make maybe 200 bucks a day. Okay, maybe 100. Let it go, and then you can go fishing. Okay. Uh, Now another typical fractal here too. You'll find this from Neil. Okay, he'll post them all day. A typical 7-up. Okay, here A B C D E F. Okay, you find fractal in the morning. You got the top here. You got the bottom here. You go short, number 1. You wait for that break. You put a hedge up here. Buy stop times 2. That'll take you out of the long and put you take you out of the short rather than put you long. Okay, but this one here, let's say you did a entry here at 28. Again, it's going to be a minor or major turn. All right, it went from 28 down to 95, 29. Okay, so you had a nice profit there. All right. So again, all you want to do, make passive income, take a hundred bucks, depending on your account. Okay. If you're beginning to learn the fractals, start with one contract or two contracts. Okay. But the point being is that you need a profit objective. You want to get that 5 or 10 points, and you call it a day. Okay. And don't hold on for the entire day. That is going to cost you a lot of money. So all you want to do is go through the chart and look for fractals. Okay, they appear all the time. Okay, now this is on a 5 minute chart. You can do this on any uh, market. I'm repeating myself, and I'm trying to find another fractal. Again, they're going to appear occasionally. They are random. All right. They are not um, organized. They're complex, chaotic patterns. Okay. They're going to appear at will. And what you have to do, you have to wait until they appear. And generally, they'll appear early in the morning. Not always. We have another fractal here too. This is very typical. Okay. So how would you trade that? Okay. You get the top and bottom. You wait for a little break. You enter on a trade going down. You get heads up here by stop times 2. So you went long at 19, and you went okay. You went down to about 9 here. 10 points. Take it, forget it. You got your passive income for the day. So all you have to do is do one trade a day, early in the morning. Takes a half hour, maybe an hour. You can pick out the fractal thumbnail. You point them out on all different markets. I primarily stay on the micro to got them all memorized, and there's a little bit less risk on doing the micro rather than the a big contract. It's all about being defensive. So if you're not defensive and you lack a hedge, if you don't have that hedge in there, you're asking for trouble because you're going to lose money. That's all there is to it. And all you simply do is go through what we have here. Well, okay, we have a fourth example of a fractal bottom. Here we go again. I mean, how clear can I make this? A, B, C, D, E. All right, you wait for a break, go long, sell stop 2, that's your hedge, and you went long. Let's say you went long here at 43. Okay, you made your 10 points there. You close the trade, sell limit, you're out. All right. So today I pointed out 4 similar fractal bottoms. All right. 4. We can do this all day long. But the idea about trading is you need a system. And in that system, you have to have a hedge. And a lot of traders do not have hedges. They only enter and then they hope and pray and they put a stop loss, and that's about it. This one here is another typical fractal. Okay, it's a little bit different. Altogether, we have about maybe 60 complex patterns. That's about. And again, you know the rules. The most important rule is you need a hedge, and you have to take the 5 or 10 points and don't get greedy. That's why people fail in trading. The last 3 weeks, we've been doing very, very well. Okay. And you don't have to stay in front of the screen all day long. I do because I do it for a living, but all you have to do, you simply wait and you have to be patient until that fractal appears. And when it appears, you do the setup and you have your passive income. You could use that along with your pension. Oh, this is a nice macro here too. Okay. How do you learn your fractals? Practice, practice, practice. Go to Neil. He's excellent at pointing out the fractals. You can go to a fractal library. You can look at Telegram on all the fractals that I posted and labeled for you. You see one identical similar fractal, then you can do your trade. Okay, so today's video is how to generate passive income every day on a simple setup in the morning. Let me find another fractal here. Again, another important part is you have to remember that the fractals only produce a turn, whether it be minor or major. It's all a question of probability because another fractal is occurring on another time frame, and that's why you have to watch the fractals and move that stop up and down. During the open, it's kind of crazy. You need a little room for spikes. I wonder if we can find that fractal again. Oh, look at that. There's another one. Look. Okay, so today I pointed 5 fractal bottoms for you. Okay, and what I would recommend, uh, use one fractal pattern first and try it on one contract or 2 contracts just to get used to it. Uh, and remember, the fractals only indicate a turn. It could be minor, it could be major, and that's why you need a hedge and you need a profit objective. Okay, so hopefully this will help you trade one simple setup a day to make a couple of $100 times 5. You got $1,000 for a week, and that'll help you supplement your pension, especially if you're retired. And I'm doing this for someone who asked me how to do a sit-up. You don't have to sit in front of your screen all day long because you have your hedge, okay, and you have your profit objective. Once you get your profit, let it go. Do not hold, okay? Do not hold. If you're going to hold, the market's going to reverse on you, and then you're going to lose all your gains. Okay, so the market is either going to grow or decay. You never know when a storm or wind is going to arrive and change the direction of the growth of the flower. And that's why you have to be aware of all the fractals on all the time frames. Okay, Hank Wernicke, we'll find out what happens tonight. Today's Sunday. Hope you had a good weekend. Here's another 7-Up here. It only produced 85. Oh, that one, that was a big one here. Okay, here's a 7-Up. Here's another typical fractal top here. And now you know the rules. Okay, you wait for the break, enter, you put a hedge stop, hedge buy stop up here, and you have your profit objective there. So if you went short at 82, okay, it went to 48. Okay, you have your passive income. That's all you have to do. And I don't know of any other system, and I've studied every system under the sun, and I've been doing this for about 20, 25 years. And I lost a lot of money. I made a lot of money. Oh, here's another nested fractal here. Look, you're looking for passive income. You see a fractal. It's all probability. It could maybe go a little higher. That's why you have to wait for that break. You enter. You put your buy stop hedge up here, and you have your profit objective here, 10 points. Boom, you're out. You call it a day and let it go. You don't start praying and wishing. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, so this is Hank Wernicke signing off for today, and we'll see what happens here tonight on this particular fractal. We're a little late here. Um, could have got 10 points here, but based on the 5-minute fractal here on the opening, I think we will continue to go up. If we don't, and we break the bottom here, that's called a bottom reversal, meaning the market is going to trend down. Then you can enter a short here, put a buy stop here, and then have your profit objective. You only want to get 5 or 10 points in a trade, and you let it go. Okay, so that's the game plan today. Again, you can do this on any time frame. If you go to the 10-minute time frame, um, that indicates to me as a decaying fractal right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So on the open, if we break the bottom here, you can do a trade going down. If it holds, you'll continue to go up. That's on a 10-minute time frame. That's why you have to look at all the time frames here. We have a 7 up here. That's only a minor turn. But again, we're not trying to make or get that big home run. It happens every now and then. But all you want to do, you want to get a single, you want to get a double, you want to get a triple. Forget about getting a home run. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You only want to get a single hit. Oh, here it is again. Where that happened on the 5-minute time frame and the 10-minute time frame. Okay, here's a 7 up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A, B, C, D, E. Go short here at 71. It went to 45. You take the profit, let it go. The point being today is you need a unified system with an entry point, a hedge, and a profit objective on a simple fractal that appears on any market, on any time frame. Go to Neil's channel, he'll point them out to you. Okay. Hank Wernicke, signing off. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll be doing more and more to try to make this very, very simple. Thank you.